Give this a shot. Greetings, the Bat Mom. Just so you know, I got you hanging from like this device that's over my neck. It's got a magnet, and we're gonna be stocking sodas. Hope you're well. We're doing well here. What's up, Judy? Thought I'd go live. Look, I'll show you guys right quick. We're gonna stock some sodas and hang out, chop it up. Thought I'd bring you along. I spared you guys from the trash man. The trash pickup just came by. And you could only imagine after Christmas, the trash bin was super full. So I even helped the trash guy out. What's up, Garrel? I'm wearing my shirt today, Garrel. So I gave the trash man a hand also, you know. And I actually cleaned the area where the trash bin's at. It's like behind the buildings over here. It's like this weird little tiny alley, and it's locked with the gate. But there's a bunch of garbage back there, and I kind of swept up a little bit, cleaned up a little bit, but there's a major dump run that needs to be done. You guys could hopefully you don't see my nose hairs from here. Hey, Garrel, I got you guys hanging from this neck device here. And everyone else, just a heads up, that's why you got this weird position, but it seems to work. My hands are free, so I could stock these sodas. And then Butcher's in the house, Butcher's in the shop. So we'll go take a look at the mural and watch him work a little bit too. Doesn't feel like a Friday today. What's up, Roger? Roger and I have been hanging out a lot. Been seeing him just about everywhere. Always good to see Roger. Bro's here today. And actually today is a special day. I'm surprised he even came in today, but I thought he was going to take the day off. But he's here. We'll see what he's up to. Yeah, thanks for checking out the premiere yesterday. Whoever did check that out, I see there was quite a bit of views on it, so that's super cool. And I don't know if I'm wondering if it was just a particular, who knows, but it must have done something different this time. It got a good feedback, and I saw a lot of the messages too, so I'm gonna be getting back to you guys. But a lot of messages I like to tap in here live and I'll respond to them. But there is quite a few. I don't get many messages, but there is a few that I need to get back to eventually. Got a customer here. Huh. Someone wants a soda, so. What kind you want? Ooh, let's see. 2 Sprites. Right there.
Thank you.
And a Coke.
All right, thanks.
Boom, 3. Thank you, bro. Haha. Made a little sale right there. What's up, the bud? I seen the bud's been posting stuff. What'd you have going on earlier? I'd seen quite a couple. I think a couple premieres you had going on.
Is there any cold Sprites?
Yes.
Thank you.
Boom. I got you. They wanted colder Sprites. Luckily, we had them. Oh man, I think the people. There's been a lot of strange people that have come in here, and it's funny. As of late, my brother and I will sage because we keep the door open. You know, it's open for people to come in. Sometimes the door is closed. Right now, the door's open, and so people will walk in sometimes. And there's been some strange folks. I mentioned, you know, if you keep going down Olympic, eventually you get into like Skid Row, downtown LA. So that's a weird vortex over there. What's up, Richard? Garrel, Midwest Night Watchers. We're gonna be having a show Sunday, so you guys mark your calendars. And as soon as he sends me a link, I'll share that out. You guys could set your notifications. I believe the theme, we're gonna be talking the Olmecs. I gotta freshen up. I mean, I could go off the top of the head about the Olmecs. I've always been fascinated by that civilization and culture. And yeah, it'll be interesting to get into it. Haha. Yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, let's see. You guys, it's not too bad of an angle. I like this device here. It's pretty cool. Hangs from the neck. I could adjust it. And it leaves my hands freed up. So out in the field, you probably have a thermal in one hand and night vision in the other. What else? Did you guys go all congratulate Todd Prescott for Bigfooter of the Year? I believe I'm pretty correct on that. And it's funny, I guess I was subscribed to one of his channels because I seen he had just posted some stuff the day before yesterday. Check that out. It was really cool. Interesting interview with Roger and Bob Gimlin. And it was an archive. I forget the guy that's interviewing him, but there's more to that interview, I guess. And then there was some people saying that interview, because someone was questioning him about the interview and was saying that it was AI. And that's interesting now too. So even now, it like interviews, and because we talk about videos and pictures and it, but yeah, even audio interviews is gonna be like, oh man, is that real? And even when I did listen to it, it was interesting. I did. What's up, Luis? Jeff, what up, brother? Good to hear from you. Are you working? Bro got pineapple Fanta. And I posted a picture of these donuts that my niece's partner got somewhere downtown LA. I don't know the name of the place. What's up, sissy? Oh, wow. Well, healing vibes. Get well soon, Jeff. A lot of people have been having surgery. The other night I mentioned also, yeah, I was sending out healing vibes to Mama Catherine Jones had recently had a procedure. Several people, even here close in my immediate family. So hope you get well soon, man. And I was thinking about you. I forgot what it was that made me think of you. Of course, the night vision. I was charging that the other night. I was charging devices and was charging that one. It's a really cool gift, man. It's a good one. You should get one for yourself, actually. Yeah, I always appreciate that, Roger. That support always helps too. And I told you guys about those little like the emoji type things they got on the side. They got the hearts and the little, what is it? The party, the little party. What do you call it? Party thing. They got the 100. They got the the surprise face, and then the like kind of a laughing face too. And I don't know if when you guys hit that, I've never really seen it pop up on the screen here. And I wonder if people, when they're on their PC or on their computers, if they see those little things pop up. But I know the rest of the chat does and stuff. And I was talking on how I wonder if that affects the because I seen in the analytics that pop up, and I was like, oh wow, they're keeping like track of that too. So I don't know if that affects or helps or doesn't help the live stream out. So maybe someone knows a little more about that. Have no idea, but I know TikTok has a thing, and it's weird. On TikTok, they could put little like emoji things on the people who's live streaming and stuff. It's super funny. And then you could send like diamonds, and it's kind of very similar to like the super chats and all that. But yeah, they're a little more creative with it over there. And I see YouTube trying to do similar things and stuff, but it's cool. Over on Instagram, you could do that also, I've seen. But like I said, I don't know if it does anything. And then last night we did a raid also. We tried raiding. I don't have enough juice like that in my lives. But we went over to, I guess Jessica Jones was live at the same time, which I forgot. And I told everyone to hop on over there. Roger told us, I thought it was Digger Dog. What's up, Jonacide? So excuse me, Roger, about that. That's funny. Let's see. So where the Coke's at over here? And did anyone check out MK Davis's latest post about the other? And he's done some before, but the other possible subject, and it's like some weird anomalies right near a tree stump. It's right behind a tree stump, and you can see some weird little black images popping up there. It almost looks like video artifacts or something like that. But yeah, no, I think there's something there possibly. And he's done I like the orb breakdown that he did in the Patty footage. Some people don't think there's anything there, but I think there is. Are you guys all familiar with what we're talking about? And it doesn't, and just because I share MK stuff in there, I mean, I fully respect them and everything, but there's some things I disagree. I don't agree with everything he puts out, but he's done a lot of work. And I told you, even all the guys that I know, like Bluff Creek Project, some of those guys, they've given them, they've told me they've given him props for his work on the Patty footage, stabilizing and stuff. But there's a lot of stuff, those certain guys don't agree. It's weird. It gets weird. And then the different theories that come up, and some of them are dark, and who knows? Yeah, but it's something to get into. I mean, if you're into this stuff, it's weird how just even talking the Patterson case, there's just a lot of weird stuff behind the stories and stuff obviously we don't know that only those people will know. But yeah, it's interesting, some of the stuff that I've heard, and I personally think it's real. Definitely, Richard. Yeah, and I think for me, the Patterson case is one of those things, man. But yeah, it's weird how life has those. I mean, it's just nonstop. You could get into all types of rabbit holes and weird things that have happened. I love it. I love it. It would be boring if all that stuff wasn't happening. All this stuff that is happening now, even the negative stuff. I mean, it's quite a realm. Definitely, I agree. All right, we're the seven ups. Yeah, the Roger. So I was talking about those donuts earlier. I posted a picture because my niece's partner brought some donuts, some real fancy ones I'd never seen before, and they looked delicious. And yeah, there's a lot of sugar involved, but it was weird because it was these mochi. Like it reminded me. So the donuts are these a bunch of little balls that make the shape of the donut. So we weren't eating a whole donut. We were actually cutting individual little balls off of the whole donut, and we were eating those. I had a few. I had to. It's amazing munchies. And yeah, Roger left a message. Roger from Alaska. He gets he has quite the interesting comments sometimes. Anyway, he's like, "Oh, sugar's poison." Yeah, sugar's poison. We know. We're aware. We were talking about food the other night and how I like to focus on good foods as much as possible, but of course, for the holidays, you're gonna indulge. Huh? Cool. I see 11 in chat and 11 thumbs up. So there's your 11 for those that are into the angel numbers. Thank you. The bottom of the fridge here seems a little dark. I wonder if there's a light out or. Seeing Garrel is working on a project. I don't know if he wants me to put it out there, but that's super cool, man. I don't know if you play any instruments, Garrel. I haven't seen you. I know Chi does. That's super cool. I could only play. I can't read music. Or I've mentioned my grandfather was a musician. My brother's taking some drum lessons from one of Grandpa's friends, and actually one of Grandpa's friends was Alphonse Mousson. I don't know if you could look him up. Alphonse was a well-known drummer and one of Grandpa's good friends, and then so that was family friends of ours, and so my bro took some drumming lessons with him. So that's super cool to have under your belt. And I took some lessons with Grandpa and stuff back in the day. He used to have a shop here in Hollywood called Stein on Vine, and that's another well-known place, studio and music shop. They sold instruments and stuff. And I remember we would go there as a kid, sometimes when Grandpa was hanging out, and then when I started taking drum lessons, I would go meet Grandpa there in the studio and stuff. But I can't, I'm no drummer. I could drum on the turntables, though. It's funny, turntablism is very much like drumming, because you go by, a lot of times by the drum, the beat of the drum. And so like that, I could go by ear, listening to music, and so I get music like that. But learning how to read it would be cool. Nice. Oh, Gerald, so is that the project's done? We could talk about it. That's super cool, man. That you're able to fix that. Sweet. Yeah, I wonder, you know what, speaking of musicians and stuff like that, I'm wondering if there's a good chance, because there's people that I've met that I know knew Grandpa, and then there's other people that you meet, and then music comes up, and then I'll mention my grandfather, and they're like, oh yeah, we knew who he was and stuff like that. Like Tina C, she's a friend and she's on YouTube here. She'll pop in. Her husband was friends with my grandfather and stuff. So it's like weird little connections like that. So I have a feeling that he might Jimmy Church probably knows who Grandpa was because I know Jimmy he's in the scene out here, worked at Guitar Center, and actually the Guitar Center he worked at, I used to live by back in the day. If it's the same one, the one on Sunset. For a while, I lived on the west side of Hollywood, West Hollywood. It's kind of wild out there, and then uh, actually, our neighbor across the street when we lived there, I think I was like 18 at the time or so, was Ben Stein, the Clear Eyes guy. And that was right above Tower Records. There used to be a Tower Records. I don't know if you remember Tower Records, right on Sunset Strip. So there's all those clubs out there, the Roxy, Whiskey A Go Go, the Troubadour on Santa Monica, I think it was, and all that stuff. And speaking of like Sunset Strip and all that, I heard, did you guys hear there's a building that burned in downtown LA yesterday? What's up, Sweetly Morbid? Bringing memories back, huh? Yeah, no, that was a cool time when I lived out on that side of Hollywood. Seen a lot of people, even, you know who I ran into a couple times on the strip there like that was and he recently got busted big time was what's his name, Ron Jeremy. But yeah, all types of different people you'd see sometimes is interesting. And even on the other side of Hollywood where we grew up, I mean, you'd run into people sometimes, but that side was a little more, it's not like the west side of Hollywood where a lot more is going on. uh Yeah, so this building burned in downtown LA yesterday, and it was, I guess, featured. Is the Morrison Hotel? Are they calling it or something like that? And I'm wondering, I wonder if it's an old worlder, but I guess the Doors. It was featured on one of the Doors album. Anyone hear about that? Yeah, Tower Records. Yeah, Ron Jeremy. Huh? He got into some deep stuff there, deep doo doo. All right, I'm trying to figure out. We're gonna put the cactus coolers next. So check this out. I seen a recent Instagram, and it got my attention. Sweetly Morbid Bear. You ever heard of? I know you know. Have you ever been? Maybe should I ask? There's this place downtown called Clifton's. And Clifton's, it's a restaurant, it's an old hotel, and it's haunted. It's an old, not hotel, it's an old building, and it's probably an old worlder too. But yeah, it's a weird place, and it's someone was doing some paranormal stuff out of there. I seen some videos, and I had no idea that it was haunted, but you could feel it. I've been there once, and it was this weird day, and I somehow ended up at Clifton's. And I'm sure there's people who have some Clifton stories. Please share them. So I'm gonna see if I could get in there. Yeah, I think it is there. Yeah, Clifton's is still there because someone recently posted some videos out of there. So, what up, Sal? Good to see you, bro. And I hope you guys are sharing your channels. You guys, and I do this all the time, but Sal has a really cool channel if you're into special succulents. He does a lot of gardening and landscaping with succulents, special ones. So if you're into that, check out the homie Sal right there. And like I say, anyone else who has channels, if there's anyone who follows me and has a channel and you know that I'm not subscribed to you, and especially if you got stuff that you think I should be checking out, please let me know. Share those links. cookies or not. We're checking out some yeah man, good vibes. Boom. Lucius Aurelius. If you're into the old world topic, that's a cool channel to check out. Lucius Aurelius. And someone was kind enough to buy me. I love when people do that. People have been buying, people buy super chats and stuff. It's like buying the bar out or buying someone a drink, right? You buy them a membership for someone's channel, and someone's done that a couple of times for this channel, and then some of my other favorite channels too. So, cheers, shout out to you, and I appreciate that. And yes, I'm fascinated by the old world topic. It's super strange. I told you Butcher and I, because Butcher's totally into it, and that's the artist. We're gonna go check him out here in a second. We just gotta finish stocking these sodas, so bro don't get on our case. Yeah, he's been going deep into it. Like, yeah, even talking about certain dreams. And it was interesting because Gerald here mentioned about trying something and trying in his dreams, if I'm not mistaken, to try and tap in back into the old world. Maybe like talked about going to the World's Fair or something like that. I was like, whoa, that is super interesting, bro. You're on some next level. That's some other stuff. And we were talking about certain stuff like that. Certain dreams have came up to Butcher, and I have certain memories of certain areas. So there's a school I talked about, Marshall High School, and Butcher attended there, and I went to the opposite school, Hollywood High School, and both are old worlders. Marshall, you can still see it. It's all brick and looks like has a tower and castellated at the top and super beautiful, and it's haunted as well. And I told you DiCaprio, Leonardo went there, and I believe it was the same years that I was going to school in Hollywood. But yeah, Hollywood High School is also an old worlder. I looked into it, and yeah, it used to have all these like big pillars, and it looks nothing like that now. And there's nothing really in there that I could remember that stood out to me that could have been from the old world, but there's got to be stuff there. I mean, maybe some foundations or something like that. Yep, John Marshall High School. And so Butcher and I want to go do a thing because I used to live by Marshall as well. Uh, right by Marshall High School, like a couple blocks away for a while. And and I've had these weird, trippy. Actually, one of mine was a dream, and it's up in this area there. It's a really beautiful area, and there's this weird little bridge that goes over. There's these street lamps, and it's just this weird, almost like a fairy type part of LA. It's weird. It seems like a fairy tale. And this weird dream, I remember having this weird dream up on that bridge, and almost like a lucid type dream. I wasn't flying a whole lot, but I was chilling on the bridge, sitting on it, like not worried I was going to fall or not because I knew I'd be okay. But something about that area, and that's where Marshall is. And Butcher has had some weird dreams at Marshall because he went to that school. So we were getting into that, and it was just, yeah, some deep stuff going on there, I think. That's a little complex, but I think the more we're able to chat about it, the more maybe we can make sense of it. No, it's a bridge, so it's right near Marshall High School, and yeah, actually, it might be Sweetly Morbid Bear. It might be, but it's a small, short little bridge. It's a small little, like, it goes up the hill a bit there. But yeah, it's that Los Feliz, Atwatery area. Um, and I'll go do a video on it at some point and point that out. So yeah, Gerald, let me know if you do tap into that. Patrick, what's up, brother? I seen your message. I sent you a message back. I appreciate you checking that out. I know it was a long video, a lot of thermal footage, but like I mentioned, I cut a lot of it out too. So, and that just it's like bringing you guys all along onto the investigation because that's what it is. It's just you're out there looking. It's not always just action packed. The action packed is very that rarely happens. And so when you get something, even if it's just wildlife for us, I get super stoked. So we saw a coyote. We put a coyote clip in, and there's a few other clips I think that we had already posted. But it might have been some deer that he captured. It's my nephew capturing all this on the thermal. So, yeah, he's getting really good with it, and it's my new thermal. So I wanted to be out there using it, and being the one capturing. But since he's off on the good foot, I just left them with the unit, and yeah, let the boys all have a chance, and they could do it too. They got it. So yeah, super fun. And to be able to let you guys see in the dark also, because if I would have just used my phone camera, I don't have anything to lighten up, so it's just whatever ambient light we got there, you'll see. And I do like putting some of those clips in also, because those are cool. But yeah, it's always cool when you could able to check out what it looks like through the thermal or through the night vision. And unfortunately, that night, the night vision SD card was full. What's up, Sharon? And so all the footage my brother took with the night vision was a no-go. I figured out the night vision situation. And so, yeah, just figuring all these little things out. There's another thing I figured out the other night. I tried going live and using the new gear and stuff. And I was trying to show some of the game cam videos that I captured where there's some weird anomalies going on. And I believe they're orbs. In my opinion, they're orbs. And I shared that out. If you haven't checked that out, it's some of the latest posts here on the channel. And so I wanted to show some of that while I was live streaming. And so I wasn't able to. I got stuck, and I was just like, damn it. Yeah, the thing you don't want to happen live happens. How embarrassing and all, whatever. But so now that I think of it, I think what was going on there is that and like I'm saying, I'm not tech savvy or anything, but the files for the game cam are MP4s, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully Gerald's still in here, and this probably all makes sense to him, are MP4s, and so maybe that's why it was having trouble playing it, because the live stream, you need, it's a different format that you need to use to be able to upload the videos. So I think that's why that got stuck and the videos weren't playing. So I figured out the audio issue the other day. I was using Bluetooth and was playing Spotify off of my iPad through the mixer and all that. But now that I'm using a cord connected to the mixer, it's a lot better just that way. The audio, no issues there. So figured that one out. So little things here and there. And I'm sure people are laughing. What's up, Ben? And I have been asking questions and I have been receiving help. So that's always great too. And I thank you and appreciate you all for that. What else? I feel like hitting the field soon. There's something here in Pasadena I want to go do. And yeah, I'm just I don't want to do it alone. So maybe I'll take one of the boys with me. But yeah, want to go check out Devil's Gate Dam, you guys. Been talking about that for a while. Has to do with Jack Parsons, JPL, NASA. We've done several videos on the bridge where all this is at, but I've never gone down to the tunnels and climbed around that area. Uh, and we were on the bridge. There's a trail that goes around NASA and JPL there that actually has a Bigfoot report from the early 1900s, I believe. And I've also talked about there's been other recent current Bigfoot reports that not as of late, but I think maybe the 90s or something like that, out of like Pasadena area, by Haunted Forest, Enchanted Forest, where we've done several videos out of too. So I'm gonna try to put something together here, and we'll have Bigfoot up in the mix too. But we want to go check out that. Yeah, see, check out Sweetly Morbid's comment here. Mm-hmm. Right on. Yeah. See, I've never done that, and it's just right here in the backyard. So I might as well go do that and tap in and do something on it while I'm here and bring everyone along. That one I could probably even live stream too. There'll probably be service there. So that'll be cool to be able to do a live stream and then some not live streaming recording so we could put something together. And also the not live streaming recording could also pick up possible anomalies, other stuff. And then we'll use maybe some of the night stuff. What I've seen is that most people have gone there during the daytime. So I'd rather go do maybe a night investigation, or maybe go during the evening, during daylight, and stay there until night. And then, see what happens. And then also touch on the whole story behind how, what happened to Jack Parsons, who he was. We'll go check out his mansion also, where he was having his wild parties. There's his wild sex parties, occult, weird stuff going on. That was in Pasadena. And the mansion there was called the Parsonage, which is no longer, but I believe there's some apartment buildings and stuff there now. And then also, is that where he blew himself up, or where they blew him up? I don't know. Who knows what happened there exactly? People have their theories on that. So anyone, you want to come with me, Sweetly Morbid Bear? You're not too far. You see, look, let's see, Luis. What was he talking about? I haven't been. What's up, Freaky? Another Diddy. Hashtag no Diddy. Oh man, speaking of that, there's an interesting channel I check out here, and I think this dude he probably stays in LA. And he does videos on the whole scene, that whole scene there, and he goes by Prophet Muscle. So check out Prophet Muscle if you're into that kind of stuff. He does some interesting videos over on his channel, and I be checking them out. I think I just seen one earlier. Posted one earlier. And man, it's a trip. How all that's coming up, all that information. People have known about stuff like that going on in the industry. And, it's a trip. Like I said, I've been very much into music. I wanted to do stuff, musically, but for some reason, things never worked out. I've done DJ'd some parties. I got to play at a radio station up north once. We've talked about, and, a lot of just private parties and stuff like that. And, but it's I'm glad because, it's a pretty dark scene there. It's weird, but I was more into the underground scene anyway, but still, so the underground scene even has its weird little circuits here and there, depending on who you listen to, who you follow and stuff. And a lot of that, the music stuff, I've really fallen off. I've just have gotten back in and started listening to little things here and there, but not too much. I've been listening a lot more to As far as music, a lot more of just how would you say meditative music, I guess. What up, Latchkey? We're just hanging out, bro. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a great holiday. Hope you had some cool gifts your way. I'm sure you maybe gave out some cool gifts. Something tells me Latchkey gives out the good gifts. Actually, I did receive a couple of cool gifts myself. I got a new pair of hiking boots. Pops hooked it up. I didn't even ask him. He's always gotten us like gear for the mountains. Even though we lived in, growing up in the city, he'd always get, because he's a trucker. So flannels, I love flannels, and it's probably because of him. So he's always gotten us good, quality flannels. Like he got my brother a Bass Pro Shop camo Bass Pro Shop hat, which I don't think my brother would ever buy. He'll wear it, but he hasn't worn it. I told him I want to see you wear that, bro. And bro spent time with me out in Oregon, up in Humboldt. So he's got that. He's got it in him to be out in the hills and be country and all that. And even in Mexico here, some of our family members, like one of my uncles is a rancher, and that's one of our favorite places to go is to the ranch. Cows are there, all types of animals, and it's always just a good time there. So, and we know that most city folk they wouldn't like the ranchito. We call it el ranchito, the ranchito. What's up, brother? ¿Qué tal? Sí. ¿De cuál? ¿De dólar o big? Okay. We're going to get a lighter for this customer here. ¿Cómo? No. Give me 1 second. All right. Got a little buck. We got these, we got Bic lighters for a good price. The gas station, I think they're almost like $4. And I think ours are like half of that. And then we got the dollar lighters. Oh, right on. Lucky him, Gerald. He's like, I'm gonna be hanging with Gerald more. Get some cool stuff. All right, we got everything. Okay, we're locked and loaded here, you guys. Let's go check out Butcher outside. See how the art is coming along. We'll lock up here. So I got you guys on this neck thing. And this neck thing actually has a couple of straps that go around the waist and hold you, but I don't got all that going. I think that's more if you're like out in the field hiking, rock climbing or something. But that's why you got this weird little angle on me right now, but I'll get you guys off in a second. Let me just get my keys here so I can lock the shop. Don't want to leave that open. What else is going on? You guys, we mentioned Sunday, we're going to be on live with Gerald, Midwest Night Watchers. And we're going to be talking the Olmecs, the ancient civilization. Let's see, where'd my keys go? There we go. Here, I'll get you guys off. It's a good magnet. So check this out. I'll show you right quick. Oh, you see, Gerald? I'm not lying to you, bro. And it matches great with the Adidas outfit, my friend. You like Adidas shoes, Adidas everything. Yeah, no, I love the shirt, girl. It's a good shirt. All right, let's lock this baby up. And you guys, Gerald does sell these shirts. He has a shop. Uh-oh, watch out. Need to come in, bro? Look, we got Butcher Live right there. Yeah. Hey, it's cool to show you even though the tape's up, or no. All right, I won't. I just no. Don't worry. I got you. Fast. Nah, it was fast. No, I got you. Don't even trip. Showing this side. This other side is in progress right now, so certain things we won't show at the moment. So you got to be careful. Even me coming out here showing you live, there's like, ooh, he's like, oh, hold on, don't show over here yet. There you go, Gerald. Post those links, you guys. Yeah, bro, it's coming along. All right. We'll be able to come back out and check it out. Look at the skies. No sky watching today to make it hard. But even though the sky's like this, there's still stuff that happens. Cloud screen. That's what he said. Yeah, they've been covering us up. They've been doing that a long time too. He's very aware. He stays on top of the spraying and everything. Even when it rained the other day, he came out to start work, and it started raining as soon as. And yeah, we knew. He was like, "Oh yeah, they've been spraying a whole lot." And just aware, we don't know exactly what they're doing. I don't know exactly. I've heard of the effects possibly of some of these heavy metals, but yeah, sometimes it feels like even they're just like covering it just so you don't see. Oh, did you have one of those? That's the neighbors right there. And actually, the son got it, and he's working, his way up to fixing it up. It was sitting in the house, in front of the house for a long time. They finally got tires on it, and I don't know if it's having a little trouble or what, but little by little. But out here, people love their vehicles and stuff. A lot of people do. So you'll see like the lowriders, the car clubs and stuff. They take it to a whole other level out here. So if you have, you'll see a lot of old cars, a lot of cool cars. But I really like going out into. Oh, bro sent me a video here. It's probably something interesting. We'll check that out. Anytime he sends me anything, it's sure to be of interest. um, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Speaking of old cars. Oh yeah, we used to ride in the back like that too. Yeah. Oh man, I got some stories. I think I fell out once. It was either me or my brother. One of us fell out of the back of the truck. Not while it was moving. It was stopped, and it was just a bunch of kids in the back and people in the back, and who knows where we were going. But I remember someone having a spill out of it. It wasn't good. Um, I did have a Volkswagen. My first car was a '73 Volkswagen bus, and I've had some amazing stories with that one too. And I always wanted to really hook it up, but and I had it over 20 years, that vehicle. I never wanted to let it go, and I had to make peace with it at some point. And that happened a few years back. But I'm definitely gonna get another Volkswagen. And speaking of Volkswagen, someone got me a Volkswagen bus, a super cool sweater. I should have shown it yesterday. My niece did, and I was like, "Oh man, the Volkswagen!" But this time I want to get an older one. That particular year, I think that year gave a lot of trouble, and I always had issues here and there. I would like tune it up, get it going, but those things you got to tune up every 6 months too. Though the valves, you need to make valve adjustments and just really take care of it. They say it's super easy, but like I said, I'm not a mechanic either. And just a lot throughout the years, I learned how to eventually uh, fix those little issues I was having on my own. But it just took all that time, and taking it to mechanics or friends and stuff like that. And but yeah, the older ones seem a lot cooler too. The late '60s, mid '60s ones, and you see them around still, especially up north too. Oregon, you see them a whole lot, and I'm sure Washington also. So the Pac West be having a lot of those buses. I don't know if out your way, wherever you may be, but if you see one of those and it's for sale, or you think someone might be selling it, let me know. I might be interested. Yeah, man. And then my truck too. That's another one I need to. I know how to do little things here and there, but and luckily I don't need to do much to it. It's a good truck, and that's why I needed something like this truck to upgrade. Because up north I couldn't depend on the Volkswagen, especially just being in the hills. Although that little thing would go through, it'd make it up in the hills, but just for work and all that, if I needed to haul stuff, it was perfect for hauling too, but just not time efficient. It would take me a long time, but I'd get the job done though. That Volkswagen went just about anywhere on the rocks. I took it to. I talked about a lot of music festivals up there, so good times with the Volkswagen. Take care, Freaky. You checking out? Yeah, we're gonna check out here too. We got the job done pretty much. Sodas are loaded. Got to chat with you guys for a little bit. We checked in on Butcher. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna send you guys some good vibes, or maybe we rock a little bit longer. Let's see what's happening outside. I'll hang on a little bit. What's up, Puck Elf? Hope you're well, man. I always see you posting your adventures, life adventures with Puck Elf. Yeah, send Noble a tea. I gotta make some teas. I'm gonna get some because we got printers next door. So the workshop is next door, and the guys have been printing sweaters and hoodies and all types of stuff. I just haven't bugged them about making anything for myself. So I'll get the BD shirts. My brother's wifey did make me a prototype brown dwarf shirt. Had like a UFO and a Bigfoot on there, and it was super cool. But I think that we're gonna give it a few more shots before we release anything, and make sure we get a decent print and something not too. Because me, I'd love to make it complex and complicated, but I know for the artist or whoever's printing it, you got to make it workable for them too and stuff. So it'll be something hopefully cool and not too hard for them to get out. I have had stickers made before in the past. I've had two different logos made, and those stickers I gave out over. That's maybe close to maybe 1,000. That was several years back when I had money to do that, and right now I'm not in that position, but we will be at some point. We'll make it a thing and get some stickers going again. Get another. I'll maybe redo some of the older ones, both of the older ones, and one of them was a super cool artist, Sonny Wong. If you guys are on different platforms, he's been posting here on YouTube also some of his music videos, his art. He's also a graffiti, like a graffiti artist, muralist, and now does logos for a lot of different companies up north and stuff. Sonny, Sonny Wong, Wong. And yeah, good friend. Salute Sonny Wong if you're watching. And he posts a lot on Instagram too, so you could find him there. And if you ever need something made, you could hit him up too. I'm sure he's available for work. And then my second logo was by another Instagrammer, graph artist from Spain, and I'm totally blanking on his name right now. But super cool cat, and he makes a lot of cool stuff that actually we wanted to purchase and get in the shop, and we were going to once we get some funds to do that. I know getting stuff shipped internationally is pricey, but his work is amazing, and he goes by SES underscore UNO on Instagram. So Ses Uno, and he does, like I'm telling you, he does these characters, these little like graph characters. Some of them are kind of cholo like, different hip hop characters too. The b boy, break dancer, and he makes like actual figurines and stuff, and different gear, smoking gear for like if you're a smoker, if you're into dabs and stuff like that. He has like little kits and stuff, mats that he sells, and he's actually been hired by some dispensaries. I think in Arizona they hired him once, flew him out so they could do his shop. I mean their shop. So he's been on some international work. So salute to Ses Uno and Sonny Wong. And yeah, you guys, some other artists out there that I know and are doing things. And being back here in LA, man, there's so many other artists that I'm familiar with. It's crazy, and it's just cool to be back and touching base with them. And it's interesting that some of them, or most of them, I want to say, are into what we're into. A lot of them are into all this stuff that we're into, the Bigfoot, the paranormal, UFOs and stuff. And even Sonny goes camping. I say he goes squatching, but Sonny goes, because he lives in Humboldt, he goes to a lot of well-known Bigfoot areas. So yeah, we'll have to pick his brain one day and see if he's seen anything. What up? Yeah, handle, bro. Yeah, anything, anyone going live? Anyone live right now? You guys let me know. We'll see. We'll go surf these YouTube streets, see what's going on. And once again, look, so this is that neck device, like I said. And it's got these little straps with the little, like a harness that goes around the waist. It's pretty cool. Now I got you on right there. So yeah, happy holidays. If I don't see you guys for New Year's, you guys please have a safe, wonderful, healthy, prosperous New Year. And I think 2025 is going to be off the hook. 2024 was a good one. A lot of gnarly shit happened too, but it was overall, I think it was a pretty good year. You can't picture me driving a bus. I've done it, man. I'll see if I could find some pictures. We'll share them out. Oh, nice, girl. Super cool. Yeah, archive stuff, old stuff like that, man. If you could get your hands on anything, old books, Bigfoot books, old magazines and shit, it's good stuff. And let me know if anyone's got stuff like that they want to share. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for tapping in. And we'll be in touch. Peace. One love.